MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Casey Waters will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here on this one.
1 strike.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Casey Waters is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jared Slade. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded to third. Water. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, left fielder
Casey Waters will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
To short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming. Leading off the inning, Casey Waters, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. In there, no balls and a strike. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Valencia is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Casey Waters struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. swing and a miss. 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Nope.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And he knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he lays off, ball 4 now. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Joey Butler. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
And after that,
coming to the plate now, Billy Gonzalez, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Bounce to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors. Casey Waters stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Casey Waters.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
he's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw takes off on him.
Whoa!
Well, and this happens sometimes late into extra innings. Guys have been out there a long time tonight. It's tough to keep that.
Joey Butler steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
Billy Gonzalez comes forward once more. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Valencia. And that's the 3rd out. Hit 1 error in. Casey Waters digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. 2-1 after the foul ball there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in, Casey Waters. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
Well, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle the ball. He gets a good throw off to second base, and they get their guy.
2 strikes to count.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the... Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Our final line score.
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Casey Waters gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Yeah, and you don't want to set the early tone here by letting him cruise through the first inning. You've got to at least put up a little bit of a fight in this at-bat.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. EK, our home 9 as they start play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Swing, strike 2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Well, yeah, his first hit of the series here, and he makes it a good one, all right.
Casey Waters is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Casey Waters.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. Todd Roberts will be next. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Shuck over to his right, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Jimmy Palmero will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Douglas Tyson will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is...
Way to get dirt. He's up with it. The throw on to first, and it's dropped.
Now batting.
Casey Waters will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, this has been a much better...
Sam Valencia will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys game long.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. Casey Waters will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
This is line to left. Shuck is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Franklin Owens will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. In now, Danny Fields. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right.
Gets dirty, and the throw. He's out.
Oh, love it. Well, they say pitching and defense is what's going to...
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series. Casey Waters will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And after the loss last time out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. J.B. Shuck will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a double play ball here as this is on to second for 1. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Casey Waters stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 to count.
Full count now, 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Full count. Here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Leading off the inning, Franklin Owens, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. To third, Waters scoops it up. And taken in out there for the first out.
The batter,
Douglas Tyson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Casey Waters makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Waters.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 4.
Casey Waters strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Casey Waters.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, and they get them both.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot.
Leading off the inning, Tyler Saladino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
On the ground to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, we've seen winning rallies.
Lucius Fowler will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there.
So coming to the plate, Lucius Fowler, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing you can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for some middle of the diamond.
Throw, got him, and they get out of it as the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. Casey Waters struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. To short, hit hard. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Colin Cowgill will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Fields moves over, and that ends the inning. So it's Douglas Tyson will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. A pause and the 0-2. Hit to third. Waters. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Casey Waters digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1 for 5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2 for 6 and a 1 for 6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Well, that's
3-1.
He knows the drill out there. We've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's a good at-bat there. You know, sometimes in extra innings.
Colin Cowgill will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. At the plate, Franklin Owens, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. One and 2, here it comes. Hit down the... Beautiful diving stop. He gathers the throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We'll play as long as it takes. Still time. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Tyler Saladino. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive. A chance as well.
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Well, this one took them a little longer than expected, but they finally break through to take the lead in the top of the 13th, and then they hold on for dear life here to finish it off with a good road win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Casey Waters is our man to watch. And he is a fairly well thought of prospect in this organization, so we thought we should check in on his progress down here in the minor leagues, and for that, I'll turn to one of my partners, Steve Lyons.
Thanks, Matt. Well, you can see his numbers over the last month here on your screen, and, he's been playing decently, but nothing really to write home about. I think this organization would like to see him put up some better numbers before they even think about giving him a promotion, but he's not doing anything to hurt their opinion of him either. From what I've seen in his career so far, I like what he brings to the table, and I think he could turn into a solid major league player if he lives up to that potential.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Luis Diaz will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. And they'll get to fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Striding into the box, Casey Waters, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, we always talk about hits.
At the plate, Colin Cowgill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line drive to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. The relay throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ray Batista will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Finn moves over, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Casey Waters will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Casey Waters.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Casey Waters digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Now a move over to first.
No, he's
and
safe.
A dive, but he's back in there. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Casey Waters comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
And pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Carrington is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
And this is right.
Eddie Esposito will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the... Everyone else is.
Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. He beat it out.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Enrique Batista will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole...
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Score for our ball game.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week. Jason Rogers will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Just got a piece up the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Casey Waters steps in now.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Casey Waters.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here. Jason Rogers set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Gonzalez from deep in the hole. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an... Casey Waters gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. Casey Waters stands in. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Casey Waters will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Colin Cowgill is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ray Batista will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. James Yang steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking...
Oh, what a play at second. In time.
Picked him up. Nice play.
So stepping in, number 17, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hot shot to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Excellent work to finish this one off, and he picks up save number 30 now on the year.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Casey Waters digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And on one pitch, he's retired. A chance now to take a look at how the home team... Casey Waters is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Finn on the move. 1 away. Casey Waters will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
That's in there. Base hit.
Let's watch this swing.
Todd Roberts will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he can come through here.
And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Casey Waters gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
To short. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. Stepping in, Casey Waters. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Waters.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope. That's
And
a
he
ball.
won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
balls, no strike.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief.
Let it rip
I got
that time
3-1.
3-0, but the
1 strike.
fastball's by him. 3-1.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. Just takes off on you.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat. But if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it. And they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a
That was our
blowout
final line
victory.
score this afternoon. First for the victorious.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International. Casey Waters settles into the box for his first chance.
Waters.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. He's running towards second.
Count.
Pitch swung
Okay.
on and missed. The throw.
He beat it.
Not in time. He's in there at second. And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Casey Waters is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
He gives him a free 90 feet there with 1 away. Now, all of a sudden, you open up a wealth of chances of making a productive out and still getting that guy home.
The 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Set to deal on 2-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Ed Easley will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities.
To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn.
Leading off the inning, Casey Waters, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time.
Ball one.
That misses, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball. Casey Waters will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning.
Casey.
The tougher it's going to be to
0-1's the
claw
count.
back from this deficit.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Tap fouled at home plate. Oh, and look
One
out
ball,
as
two
they
strikes,
brush him
Jeff.
back here. It's ball one.
That's a pitch that served him well down at Double-A, but he's going to need to get better command here at the next level.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.